Emerging not as quickly as the others, perhaps. I think that it has had some uncertainties from the social and political point of view recently, and also the fact that during the first 6 months we had a little drop into the demand, the national demands and export, has perhaps a little bit slowed down the competitiveness of Thailand. But competitiveness is a long-term issue. I mean, and this is what is very important. I think Thailand has all the elements to put in place the long-term perspective of competitiveness, whether it is on infrastructure, whether it is because you can rely on a lot of export in rubber, in sugar, and of course in rice. I think you have everything in order to be highly competitive. But this is something for the long terms. And I think that for the moment, Thailand has just to make sure that you have a policy in place. The real issue about competitiveness is that actually companies can adapt almost anything, but they need to have a policy that doesn't change. So predictability is a very important factor in competitiveness for enterprises. Investors will look beyond simply, 2 quarters of growth, and they will look at the fact that Thailand remains extremely attractive for manufacturing, of course, and Thailand also has a big population base. So I think that the attractiveness of Thailand is not going to be very much impacted by slower growth. It can be much more impacted by the business legislation. And I think the fact that corporate taxes have been going down is certainly good news. The fact that a liberalization, for example, in the financial sector is taking place is certainly good news. I think, again, the foreign investors are going to look at the long-term perspective. Because when you invest in a country, you don't invest for the next 6 months. You invest for many years ahead. So if the logistic is well in place, and we make the difference between infrastructure and logistic, which is how you use your infrastructure, I think that definitely it will be a very big asset for Thailand. And Thailand has a great image. It's a good brand. People are attracted by Thailand, and I have the feeling that they will not look so much about 2 quarters of problems. They are going to look at the long-term issue.